All right, let's jump right into this explainer and unpack the absolutely explosive success of ITZY's brand new Motto music video. You know as well as I do that a major release these days isn't just about dropping a song. It's a massive, highly coordinated digital event. So today, we're deconstructing a real-time viral snapshot. We're going to look at exactly how a global powerhouse generates this kind of insane momentum and what makes this specific launch such a fascinating case study. Right out of the gate, we're not just talking about a popular release here. It has officially seized the absolute #1 rank. Specifically, it's sitting pretty as the top normal trending video in Taiwan. And guys, that is a massive achievement. To capture that #1 spot in such a highly active digital region, you need an immediate, overwhelming surge in viewership the literal second video goes live. It tells us the audience wasn't just sitting around waiting, they were actively mashing that refresh button to hit play the moment JYP Entertainment dropped it.
So let's look at the virality by the numbers. 48 hours of hype. Published just 2 days ago directly on the official JYP Entertainment channel, the digital footprint of this launch has been, well, absolutely phenomenal. In this space, every single hour counts, right? So catching this snapshot a mere 48 hours post-release gives us a brilliant framework to understand the sheer volume of traffic we're actually dealing with here. And nothing illustrates that viral velocity better than this, surpassing 5.2 million views in just 48 hours. I really want you to stop and think about that number for a second. That is literally millions of plays per day, hundreds of thousands of views every single hour, steadily maintaining momentum since the exact second it went live. Hitting 5.2 million views in a matter of 2 days, that's the definitive hallmark of a digital sensation. It's the raw viewership engine that pushed it straight to the top of those Taiwanese trending charts. But how does all of this build when we actually map out the core interactions? Because, it's one thing to just have passive viewers, but active engagement, that's where the real juicy data lies. Stacked against those 5.2 million views, we are seeing 262.7 thousand likes and over 24.4 thousand comments. That means 250,000 people didn't just passively watch this thing, they actively endorsed it. They're generating this intense community interaction that just absolutely feeds the algorithms. Which brings us to the main event, the album release, a global drop. The primary objective of all this hype was, of course, the official album drop, which hit on May 18th, 2026. And this aligns perfectly with the massive 2-day surge we were just looking at. The Motto music video basically served as the anchor. By capturing millions of viewers and securing regional trending status in places like Taiwan, JYP Entertainment was actively building a massive funnel directly to this release date. It's like every single view and every single like effectively acted as an RSVP for the album itself. And to make absolutely sure this release maximized international hype, just look at how the drop was timed. JYP coordinated a simultaneous worldwide release at exactly 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time, which perfectly translates to 5 a.m. Eastern Time. By explicitly targeting and marketing both of these time zones, they ensured that their localized Asian markets and their Western Hemisphere markets were totally synchronized. It's such a calculated move, right? They're guaranteeing the global fanbase presses play at the exact same moment, which creates this massive worldwide data spike that mirrors the regional success we already saw in Taiwan. Let's wrap this up with the viral context, what you actually need to know. If you're packaging this up for a quick social media update or just trying to wrap your head around it, here are your core takeaways. Fact 1. Absolute regional dominance, sitting proudly as the #1 trending video in Taiwan. Fact 2. Unbelievable velocity. We're talking over 5.2 million views and 250,000 likes in just 48 hours. And fact 3. Strategic placement. This video served as the powerful anchor for that highly synchronized May 18th album launch. Those 3 points right there completely encapsulate the anatomy of this viral event. All of this leaves us with one final, incredibly fascinating question. Considering this massive initial surge, over 5 million views, hundreds of thousands of active engagements, and a #1 trending spot right out of the gate, just how far will this momentum push the new album globally? You're definitely going to want to keep an eye on those numbers, because if this 2-day snapshot is any indication at all, the ceiling for this release is literally sky high.